everybody, and welcome to another edition of The Reality of Wrestling. Brad Gilmore alongside Kirby. Carry on, and Kirby, we have an incredible night of action ahead this week on The Reality of Wrestling. In our main event, the Mysterious Q is going to be taking on Tyson Maddox.
That's going to be a very exciting matchup. That's going to be the main event. But right before that, we are going to see the brand new Ring of Honor Women's World Champion come in here and face off against Danni Bee.
That's going to be an exciting match, but also kicking us off, Clay Roberts takes on one half of La Familia in Johnathan Vega. All that this week on The Reality of Wrestling. And here comes Clay Roberts, a man who has changed his demeanor in recent months since making his return back to The Reality of Wrestling. Not the same Clay that left, Kirby. Carry on.
Absolutely not. He was taken out by injury, and he has come back a completely different man. A man that doesn't care about the reality of wrestling faithful here in the World Gym Arena. He is here to make a statement, and he is here to make a statement against everybody on the Reality of Wrestling roster by being the best technical wrestler you will ever witness.
Well, that is high praise coming from you, Kirby. Carry on, but you know what? I can't disagree in full. Clay Roberts is sensational inside the confines of the squared circle from a technical aspect. He is one of the very best in this company in those regards. And right now, taunting the World Gym Arena faithful, the Row Nation.
One half of La Familia now looking to find success in the singles division here in the Reality of Wrestling. Johnathan Vega, formerly one half of the Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions alongside Diego de la Cruz. And this is going to be a tough test for Clay Roberts, as Johnathan Vega is actually one of the most tenured wrestlers that we have here in the entire Reality of Wrestling. And you can hear the adoration from the Reality of Wrestling faithful here inside the World Gym Arena once again for Johnathan Vega. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This match is about to begin.
Right now, our opening bell sounds. Our opening contest this week here on The Reality of Wrestling. Collar and elbow tie, reversal there from Johnathan Vega. Snapmare takeover, getting control of Clay Roberts.
And now here, look at Johnathan Vega. He is an amazing wrestler here, trying to wrestle down Clay Roberts. But Clay Roberts knows how to get out of every hold one way or another. He will find a way. Boom! He will tie you back up right into the cover.
Quick cover, one, and a kick out there after one. Quick cover there from Johnathan Vega in the early goings of this contest, just trying to assert his dominance in the role right now as the aggressor of the match when Clay Roberts turns it inside out. A kip up there. The man from Skipperville, Alabama.
And you saw Johnathan Vega there trying to use the rope to break the hold, but Clay Roberts just jerked him right back into the center of the ring and using anything that he can. The kip up, oh, look at this, trips him over, and now going after the knee. Clay Roberts will be able to get out of any hold one way or another. You just need to give him a little bit of time, and he will always find a way, just like right there, grabbing the rope. Very, very smart.
Yeah, great ring awareness there by Clay Roberts, but we're talking about his technical ability. Let's not shortchange Johnathan Vega. Johnathan Vega, a great technical wrestler in his own right, has trained under Booker T, has been a lifelong training partner with Brian Keith, the former Reality of Wrestling champion as well, someone known for his technical ability. Johnathan Vega is as good as they come.
And here we're seeing a little bit of strength from Johnathan Vega, able to win that test of strength, but Clay Roberts now connecting with a chop to the chest there. And here we go. This fight could be about to turn a little bit more brutal here, Brad.
Oh, wait, schoolboy right there, cover. 1, 1.5, 2. About a 2 count there, and Clay Roberts fires off with a big chop. Proud of his work, grinning from ear to ear as he delivers a forearm shot to the forehead of Johnathan Vega.
Oh, going right over is now Clay Roberts. Right into the back elbow from Vega. Look at this, it's the cover.
1, 2, and a kick out there from Clay Roberts. Gonna have to do a little bit more than that to knock down Clay Roberts, who has been on a roll. Oh, wow, look at that. Right to the quadricep muscle. Right to the quadricep muscle from Clay Roberts, and you know that was an intended target. Now picking apart Johnathan Vega.
Now, I feel that whenever Clay Roberts starts to get into the zone here, he just starts to see the Reality of Wrestling. Oh, there, in the face of Johnathan Vega, but instead, Vega able to fire back with a Hurricane Run, and now here we go. Vega is getting fired up.
Bam! off the second rope, cover here. 1, 2 and 1/4 there. Thought Vega may have had something going with that leg drop off the ropes. Clay Roberts selling that neck.
He could be hurt here, but very smart to get that little bit of separation, using the referee to his advantage. Very, very smart, and now into the Russian leg sweep.
Cover 1, 2, and a kick out.
And now look at this, after that kick out, Clay Roberts right back on the attack, not even giving Johnathan Vega any time to breathe at all whatsoever, and a beautiful uppercut to the height of the back.
Cover 2, another cover, 1, 2, and a kick out there. Clay Roberts' face shows frustration and just shoving Johnathan Vega away, and now puts that knee on the back of the neck, string over the middle rope. As the referee starts his count to 5, Clay Roberts breaks it in time.
I don't think that's frustration, Brad. I think that's just the gears turning in the head of Clay Roberts. What is he going to be doing next? To try and get back into this matchup here.
Well, right now I need to do less gloating and more of that. Cover 1, 2, and a kick out.
And see right away, back into that headlock does Clay Roberts go. Beautiful, beautiful here from the just absolute magician here. Technical wizardry here, Brad.
Yeah, right now, beautifully done by Clay Roberts thus far. That rear chin lock on Johnathan Vega. Johnathan Vega trying to find a way out of it. Gets up to a vertical base on 2 feet. And that'll help you. Jawbuster. And a clothesline to follow. Johnathan Vega ducks it, and a super kick to the side of the jaw. Irish whip, Clay Roberts reverses, springboard on the second rope, cover 1, 2, a springboard crossbody off the second rope. Johnathan Vega thought that might have been his opportunity, and now measuring Clay Roberts to try to put this one in the bag. Kick to the gut.
Here we go, look at this, hook in the arms here. Could we be seeing the Vega Genesis here? Going right after the leg is Clay Roberts to chop down Vega down to size as he just flipped over the leg. And now Clay Roberts says it's over, Brad.
Looking for that clover leaf. Look at that. And Vega immediately tapping out. Clay Roberts not letting go. Come on, Clay. Let go. There's no room for that. He could have further damaged Johnathan Vega. Clay Roberts gets the victory.
We talked about the darker side here of the Skipperville native. Ever since returning from injury, he is not saying sorry anymore. He is just here to make an impact, and that victory right there sent shockwaves throughout the entire roster.
Clay Roberts victorious in our opening contest this week on the Reality of Wrestling.
Hello again, Row Nation. My guest at this time, please welcome the Buzzard, Tommy Bolton. Hey, Tommy, welcome.
How's it going, Chris?
Not too bad.
You smell nice.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. So, what we just saw, Clay Roberts in his return match, a victory, and I have just been told by Booker T that you will be facing Clay Roberts in a few weeks' time at our next show in Dayton. Was there anything from that match that we just watched that you can glean, any takeaways from that match?
Well, I mean, the results speak for themselves. I mean, pretty dominant performance, I think we could say. Clay's always been an extraordinary talent, very, very technically gifted. I mean, the main difference I see since going away from his injury is his mindset. I mean, he's gotten angrier. He's got some bass in his voice, and he seems to have, he turned his back on the fans. What's with that, Clay? You turned your back on the fans because you feel like they weren't giving something to you? No. You see, Clay forgot something very important, Chris. Clay forgot that at the end of the day, we do this for the fans. If you just want to fight, go to a bar, tap someone on the shoulder, get a fight out. We do this for them. And when we meet in Dayton, I'm going to do this for them. And I'm going to show them how far I've come since we first met. And I'm going to show you what it really means to do this for the people.
Here comes Oklahoma City's own Danni Bee. The big opportunity this week on the Reality of Wrestling. Danni Bee, impressive in her short career thus far here at the Row, and has really made great progression as far as her in-ring ability. But I will tell you this, her personality leaves something to be desired. I feel like, though, she's a bit too sure of herself.
I think it's a meteoric rise, and honestly, it didn't happen by accident, Brad. I'm a Danni Bee fan, and I think that she's going to be shocking the world here today, especially with a person that she's going to be in the ring against tonight.
Well, there it is. The brand new Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, the Prodigy, Rok-C. Rok-C, you want to talk about meteoric rises. I remember when Rok-C walked into the World Gym Arena at just the tender age of 16 years old, and in a few short years, she finds herself as not just the current inhabitant of that championship, the first ever Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, Rok-C. Incredible.
Absolutely incredible. I'm just shocked that at just 19 years old, Rok-C stands before us, the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion. And that bracket had people from all over the world, Brad. It wasn't just, United States. It was people from Japan. It was people from Canada. Literally, world-traveled competitors. And Rok-C stands atop of the mountain for the Ring of Honor Women's division.
Byline Surveying, over 100 years of combined land surveying experience in the state of Texas. The one call to make for your land development, construction layout, platting, and commercial land surveying needs. We use the latest in GPS surveying technology and office software. Our corporate office is located in East Texas, but our field crews serve all of North, East, and Central Texas. Not sure where to start? We're always here to help. Visit bylinesurveying.com or call 903-473-5150.
All right, a show of respect from Rok-C to Danni Bee, extending her right hand. Rok-C always been a great sportsman or sportswoman. Danni Bee, not so much.
Very on brand for Danni Bee, but that's exactly how she made a name for herself here. She's not about the sportsmanship. She's here for the wins. That's what they do in Oklahoma City, Brad. They go for the victories.
Right now, Rok-C has control of that left arm. Danni Bee trying to find a way out of it. Does. Beautiful reversal there from Oklahoma City's own.
Now, as much as we want to talk about Rok-C having the Ring of Honor Women's Champion, oh, look at this, immediately rolling up. But Danni Bee able to get out. What would it do for Danni Bee's career if she manages to defeat the Ring of Honor, the brand new Ring of Honor Women's Champion here in the Reality of Wrestling?
Now, it would mean the world for her. Obviously, Danni Bee would have defeated one of the best diamonds that we've ever had. Backslide here, cover, 1, 2. Rok-C finds her way out.
Now look at this, both women just jockeying for position, trying to get the better of each other, but both of them thinking the exact same thing. Oh, now Rok-C's got a hold of the arm, though. Danni Bee's got to be careful here. Now Danni Bee able to get out of that position here, lifts her up into her shoulders, fireman's carry, rolls her
cover,
up.
1, 2. Kick out there from Danni Bee. Rok-C right back on her. Another cover here, 1, 2. And look at that, right into her submission. Can she get it on? Can she lock it in? Danni Bee finds a way to the bottom rope.
She slides her way over to the rope. She knew that she was in danger here, Brad. That move is deadly. That crossface has taken out so many people before, but Danni Bee was ready for it, and this match will continue.
All right, back into a collar and elbow tie-up. Either woman trying to get the advantage. Rok-C finds herself in a familiar place like she did a few minutes ago. In control with Danni Bee's left arm. Danni Bee trying to reverse it again. Rok-C finds a way to pin her all the way down to the ground. And now Danni Bee might be in trouble. She has her left arm pinned behind her back. Rok-C now has a submission maneuver on Danni Bee. on Oklahoma City's own. This is not a position you want to be in, Kirby.
Absolutely not. She is twisting the elbow in a backwards manner here is Rok-C, but she is able to escape, or maybe just trying to do something different here as she goes back behind Danni Bee once again.
All right. Rok-C. Side headlock here. Danni Bee in a good position to counter out of it. A left hand to the rib cage. Oh, and one to follow.
Now Danni Bee able to break free here, Brad, but she gets met by that shoulder tackle from the champion. Danni Bee has got to change her game plan up. She's just getting caught at every single side from Rok-C.
Classic Rok-C. Oh. But this time, it cost her.
She says that that championship is hers, Brad. As now Danni Bee is going to be changing over to the driver's seat now, and this is her opportunity to take down the champion.
It is Danni Bee. Cover one, and a kick out there after one by Danni Bee. Danni Bee now stalking Rok-C. Oh my gosh, and a violent elbow to the back of the neck.
There's a reason that type of strike is banned in MMA here, Brad. Those 12-6 elbows are very dangerous, and I think she connected to the top of the spine there to Rok-C, to Danni Bee.
Oh! Big chop to the chest from Danni Bee. Again, gloating a little bit too much for my liking.
It's not gloating. She knows that she's going to win this matchup here, Brad. She's confident that she's going to be taking down the champion, if you ask me.
Rok-C just pushing on the neck of Rok-C backward on top of that top turnbuckle. The referee having to give Danni Bee a count of 5. Rok-C looks like she blocked that. Throws Danni Bee into the corner, and now says it's my turn.
Now Rok-C just driving those chops right into the chest of Danni Bee. Turnabout seems to be fair play here, as now Rok-C using the full 5 count as well.
Irish whip. Oh! Danni Bee looked like she was going to go for a reversal and then just cover 1, 2, and a kick out. Just grabs Rok-C by the back of the head.
Now Danni Bee, she's got the champion right where she wants her, but the champion keeps fighting back as she drives those elbows right into the midsection.
Rok-C kicks Danni Bee right between the eyes. Danni Bee, back suplex, brilliantly done at a good moment in this contest. Cover 1, 2, and Danni Bee was a half second away from pinning the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion.
And now look at this Dragon Sleeper, a little bit of higher elevation on the choke, and now also turning the shoulder in, out. This is just brutal here from Danni Bee.
Oh! Finds her way out of it. Rok-C battling back.
Oh, that clothesline swing and a miss, as now Rok-C could be turning this around on Danni Bee right now. Oh, now look at this, Danni Bee driving full force, but Rok-C moves out of the way.
Rok-C firing off some of those quick forearms she's known to do. Oh, European uppercut. Knocks Danni Bee back into the corner. Rok-C's fired up. There's another one. Oh, the double knees to the grill of Oklahoma City's own. And Danni Bee is in serious trouble, Kirby.
Absolutely, she looks out. Honestly, if she managed to stand up, she would just be out on her feet. As now, Rok-C connects to that beautiful Russian leg sweep there. Rolls through. Rolls back now. Oh! Just drives the knees right into the midsection.
1, 2, and a kick out.
Neither of these women want to give up this match here. This match has high caliber written all over it.
Rok-C. Oh, got her up. Got her up. Danni Bee has her up, and she pulls her right down. That could be all. That could be all. Cover 1, 2, and Rok-C finds a way to get a shoulder up.
Somehow, Rok-C managed to get the shoulder up after that TKO right there from Danni Bee. And that is why she is the Ring of Honor champion here, Brad. But Danni Bee right back on the attack. And now look at that. She's talking to the referee, saying that she should have counted faster. And this is where Danni Bee wants to try and continue the attack. She's got the upper hand. She needs to go for another big maneuver, and that could be it.
Well, wait a minute. Cover. 1. No, I thought you were going to go for it. Rok-C, center of the ring, center of the ring. You see the look of panic on Danni Bee's face as she's tapping out. She's tapping out. Rok-C gets the victory. How quick everything can change. It can change in an instant when you're in there with a prodigy.
Danni Bee took her eyes off the prize for just 1 second. And when you're in the ring against Rok-C, 1 second is all it takes to get caught and being put in that crossface and earning her the victory.
The Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, Rok-C, victorious on her home court here at the World Gym Arena for Reality of Wrestling. What a statement victory. And now extending the hand again for respect. Exchange of respect from Danni Bee and Rok-C.
We saw earlier Danni Bee said no to the handshake, but for Rok-C it's all about honor.
There it is.
And there it is.
Great sign of respect between these two. And Rok-C not only earned Danni Bee's respect, but is earning the respect and attention of pro wrestling fans all across the world. There she is, Rok-C, victorious in her contest this evening on the road.
Last week, we saw the highly anticipated match between the precision tactician, the returning Rex Andrews, taking on the reality wrestling champion, Will Allday. Let's take a look back and see how that match went down in the shocking ending.
Cover the championship could be remaining around Will Alday's waist.
And a kick out
But
at
Rex
the last
Andrews,
moment.
somehow. Oh, the autograph! The autograph! Allday is all kinds of fired up right now. Hold on! Hold on!
Row Nation, the dual champ is here. The reigning and defending Texas and Reality of Wrestling champion all damn day, Will Allday. Now, Will, I can already see it on your face here. Last time we saw you in the ring against Rex Andrews, a great match, one that I know that you wanted to put a stamp on. You were this close, but then Cameron Cole comes in and ruins the party here. I mean, talk to us here. What are your thoughts in processing all of this?
Well, I already knew I was going to go through hell, and hell I went through. Rex Andrews is a hell of a competitor, and he whooped my ass from post to post, but that was supposed to be my moment. That was the moment that I proved to everybody that I'm going to be the man, so I had to beat the man, and that man was Rex Andrews. And Cam, we tried to get a hold of you for weeks after you and I's match, but you were nowhere to be found. I was going to give you your rematch right then and there, but you didn't pick up the phone. So I did what any good champion would do, and I went on. I moved on. And me and Rex Andrews had a hell of a match. And then finally you come back. And Cam, I got to respect what you did, because You didn't have it in you before, and now you finally had the stones to come out and not only piss me off, but you pissed off one of the most dangerous guys on the roster. Now you're going to have to deal with me and Rex Andrews, and your day will come, but not yet. That's not how you get your way, Cam. See, I'm the man around here, and right now I got a little business to attend to, and that business is Warren Johnson. See, Warren, you and I have stepped in the ring multiple times, and each time you've cheated your way out to victory. And now, Warren, I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to challenge you. The champion is challenging a renegade. Warren, I want you to step into the ring with me, and we'll see if you can grow a little hair on your chest, see if your balls have dropped, see if you can take me on one-on-one. Leave the renegades in the back, because Mr. Allday is looking straight at you, Mr. Johnson, and he's wondering, do you have what it takes to go all damn day?
Up next, we have our main event this week on the Reality of Wrestling, the F16, the franchise of this industry. The Mysterious Q goes one-on-one with Tyson Maddox. That is our main event this week on the Reality of Wrestling. We go to Chris Russo with our opening introductions. Well, there he is, the franchise of the Reality of Wrestling. He is the Mysterious Q. Mysterious Q has done so many incredible things in his illustrious Reality of Wrestling career, and he has continued to dominate every time he walks down that ramp and into the ring. Physical specimen. His wrestling IQ is off the charts. Championship accomplishments aplenty. Main events, yes, he's had a few of those as well. The Mysterious Q, one of the very best that have ever walked through the doors of the WGA. This man main evented the first Reality Wrestling Summer of Champions in a steel cage match, won that road title, and then guess what? The following year, did it again in the same exact environment. And the thing that makes the Mysterious Q so dangerous is he's a big man. He's about 6'4" tall, 240 plus pounds, and he can hit you with a variety of different offensive weapons, including that Q cutter or that 455 off the top rope. Mysterious Q is rare in this industry. Mysterious Q main eventing yet again this week on the road. Well, there he is, the man we've heard so much about. And when you talk about a physical specimen, you gotta talk about Tyson Maddox. With the grill game intact, TV Johnny or Paul Wall be proud of those pearly whites that he's rocking right now. But nevertheless, Tyson Maddox making his World Gym Arena debut, his Reality of Wrestling debut, and he does it in the main event like he's done in so many companies before. This man has toured Mexico with Lucha Time and IWRG. He's appeared on the 0-1. He was in Tokyo Championship Wrestling in one of his 2 tours of Japan, just debuting about 4 years ago. Most recently, we saw him on AEW Dark. This man has an incredible resume for such a short time in this industry, but he's going up against a man who has faced all comers and all competitors from all different walks of life and backgrounds. The franchise, the Mysterious Q. It's your main event on the Reality of Wrestling, and it starts right now.
An accident in the 21st century presents an entirely new set of challenges. From self-driving cars to failures in new safety technology, if you've been injured in a car accident, you need a 21st century lawyer. After all, you have to make your case here before you can win it here. Injured? Choose the smart lawyer. Call Walker Texas Lawyer now and download the Walker Texas Lawyer app.
There we go. Little shove to start us off. Both these men think that they are the alpha dog because no matter where they've been, they have been just that, the alpha dog, the #1 man in the locker room. And Tyson Maddox shoving the mysterious Q across the ring, something he is not accustomed to. And Q, 1 foot on the apron, almost gaining his wits, trying to think about this thing. He goes, okay, this man is just as powerful as I am. What's next on the list? Sometimes as a professional athlete, especially one in a combat sport like professional wrestling, you have to do the Venn diagram. Okay, what's in the middle? What are things that we have in common? What are the same similarities? Then what do we have that's different, and how can I use that to my advantage? We still see that their strength almost cancels one another out. So what the Mysterious Q and Tyson Maddox are going to have to do are figure out what differences there are and how to capitalize on them. What is your strength? What is your opponent's weakness? Mysterious Q, side headlock here on Tyson Maddox. Tyson Maddox finding a way to get out of it. Maybe Q trying to hold on. And he does it, a reversal. Now side headlocks by Tyson Maddox. Tyson Maddox, of course, we've talked about his resume, and here's another similarity between these two men. Mysterious Q and Tyson Maddox, both trained by WWE Hall of Famers. Of course, we know the training of Mysterious Q, by a large part, is from Booker T himself. But Tyson Maddox trained by WWE Hall of Famer Robert Gibson. So both Mysterious Q and Tyson Maddox trained by Hall of Fame wrestlers and tag team specialists. I wonder if their two respective trainers are also looking at this contest by, little bragging rights. Booker T and Robert Gibson, Rock and Roll Express, Harlem Heat, Hall of Fame tag teams. Shoulder block there from Tyson Maddox to Mysterious Q. Mysterious Q registering the strength and the power. Drops down. Beautiful drop kick right there from Tyson Maddox. Picture perfect, executed right on Mysterious Q's chinny chin chin. And Q looking up at Tyson Maddox in somewhat disbelief. And now calling for a test of strength. Kick to the midsection, clubbing blows to the upper spinal section. And now Q's just wailing away. Look at that screaming. Q, energy. Intensity personified is Mysterious Q right now. And dare I say it, excuse my French, a little pissed off. Grinding away at the cranium of Tyson Maddox. Q like a cat landing on his feet, right back into that side headlock, and you see the massive forearms squeezing on Tyson Maddox. There's a shoulder block that knocks one of these two men down. Q, fan of his work. Tyson Maddox, and to the World Power Slam cover, 1, 2, and a kick out by the Mysterious Q, the first cover of the contest, coming several minutes in after a big display of strength and power from Tyson Maddox. Clothesline in the corner, setting Q up for a suplex perhaps. Look at the strength. Incredible. Q north of 240 pounds. And Tyson Maddox was holding up there like it was no problem. Cover 1, 2, and a kick out from the Q. Impressive showing in his Reality of Wrestling debut is Tyson Maddox. Sends Q in the corner, and now here come those shoulder blocks. Look at that. Had it scouted to the Q. Up on the shoulders. Drapes him over that top rope. Almost with a guillotine. Tyson Maddox there on the outside, and again, a fan of his work is the Mysterious Q, as well he should be. That was an impressive reversal from the franchise, the F-16 of this company. Put a slam there from the big Q. One, two. Q showboat a little bit too long there. Tyson Maddox now having his head cranked. Hopefully he has that grill insured, because Mysterious Q looks to do some damage to it. He might lose a diamond or two. Oh, good thing TV Johnny's right down the road here in Houston, as a forearm shot slows Maddox down. Oh! Q going for a Q cutter. Oh, look at that. Mysterious Q getting dropped down. Tyson Maddox getting fired up. What is Tyson Maddox looking for here? Bounces, little MVP action. Oh! And an elbow to the back of the head. Cover, 1, 2. Could that be all? Mysterious Q gets the shoulder up at 2.5. Now it looks like he's going to go for a power bomb here. Can he get them up? He does, but Q slides on the back. Schoolboy cover, 1, 2, and a kick out there from Tyson Maddox. Oh, and a bro kick, bicycle kick from Q. F-16 style. Wait a minute, and a spear. Spear by Tyson Maddox. 1, 2, and he didn't know. Q finds a way, shoulder up at the last moment. Phenomenal main event here on Reality of Wrestling. If you are watching us across the country on your local television station, please post a picture of you watching this incredible main event. Use that hashtag ROW, R-O-W on TV. Oh! Q gets him up now. Torture rack position and looking for the F-16. Can he hit it? No. Tyson Maddox sliding out. Q trying to fight him off. The power of Maddox. Oh, Q finds a Q cutter. Got the reversal and a Q cutter cover. 1, 2, 3. Mysterious Q fought hard. Tyson Maddox brought his A game, but the Q cutter has put Tyson Maddox down like it's done so many in years past. The Mysterious Q in our main event this week on the Reality of Wrestling stands victorious with a scowl on his face and his fist in the air. The franchise climbs back on top of the mountain here at the Reality of Wrestling. What is next for the franchise? I'm scared to find out. For our incredible production staff, our director, Kevin Bernhardt, my broadcast colleague, Kirby Carrion, and our executive producers, Booker T and Charmel Huffman, this is the Reality of Wrestling. I'm the Bo Brad Gilmore, and we'll see you next week.